What is Felseal Arbiter's Mark? It's a turn-based tactical role-playing game inspired by Final Fantasy Tactics and other games. It was developed by Six Eyes Studio and released on April 30th, 2019. It is available on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. It came to my attention a while back when it was in early access, and now that it has a full release, I decided to get my hands on it. Before the game even starts, it's already scoring points for me. As you can see, the options in the game menu are completely customizable. And not just the difficulty, but a plethora of factors from enemy levels to gear, to injury effects, to enemy AI. Injuries are what happens when your character falls in battle. They can be minor, or severe, or even permadeath if you wish. You can make this game as challenging or as easy as you want. Felseal starts off with an interesting premise. You play as an Arbiter, which is a kind of law enforcement official. You witness a murder committed by a nobleman and you must arrest him. That is the first fight of the game, which acts as the tutorial. There are interesting concepts at play, as well as ones that are similar if you've played tactical RPGs before. After you win the battle, you realize this town might not be the best place to try this noble, so you are forced to take him to a neighboring town for his trial. This is where the game gets interesting, both from a story standpoint and a gameplay one. I won't go into more of the story, because that's something you should experience for yourself. I will take a look at some of the gameplay options. It's an RPG, so you battle and gain levels, which is nothing new here. Like most RPGs, characters have a class, and each class has its own abilities. This game allows you to not just change classes on the fly, but also to multi-class. You aren't limited to the active abilities of two classes. You can choose passive abilities of any class, provided that you've unlocked them with that character. You can change and upgrade equipment too, making character customization a fun and important part of the game. You don't just spend time customizing your party of characters, you spend time getting to know them as well. There are main characters that start off as a party or join in later. These characters have personalities and arcs of their own to go on. The game has character moments to access on the main map, which is where you learn about your party members and their beliefs and struggles. These moments are time sensitive, so if you miss them, you're missing out on what the game has to offer. You can also recruit characters that have an in-depth customization process that goes along with them. You can customize their class and the way they look. This allows you to make sure you have the exact characters in your party to fight the way you want to, and that they look cool. Also, since characters can't recover from injuries unless they skip a fight, it allows you to have reserve members. Most story moments are accompanied by a subsequent fight. These play out like typical tactical RPG battles. Movement is grid-based, with some environmental elements stacked on. Positioning matters. If you hit someone in the back, it does more damage than from the front. It's a fantasy world, so there is magic as well. The game has a lot of tutorials, which can be annoying, but it does make sure you learn how every aspect of the game works. You can grind when needed by going on a patrol, which can be useful if you need someone to recover from an injury. Also, it allows you to gain money, which you then spend on outfitting party members and or recruiting new ones. There are multiple equipment slots, most of which are empty when a party member is recruited, giving just another reason to go on the patrol. The patrols have level ranges, so they scale with your party, but only up to a certain point. They become available on any map point where your story mission was previously located. I'm only a couple of hours in, but I haven't found any real negatives yet. The worst thing I can say about the game is that it doesn't have voice acting. As someone who reads regularly, when I play a game, I typically don't want to have to read it. A lot of people hate voice acting in games because it's been bad in a lot of RPGs in the past, so this will be a plus to those people. Other than the lack of voice acting though, I don't have any complaints. All in all, this seems like a typical tactical game. It definitely plays like one. But it is better, so far, than other games I've played in the genre. I enjoy the art design, I enjoy the music, and I enjoy the story also. And it is all of these things, combined with everything I mentioned already, that makes this game fun, and should put it on the radar of fans of the genre, and RPGs in general. This has been my early impressions of Felseal Arbiter's Mark. If you've played the game, let me know what you think about it in the comments. While you're down there, Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content like this. And as always, have a great rest of your day.